Hi, I'm Priscilla Stephan, Chief Wellness Ambassador at SweetPathWellness.com, here with 5 easy steps to stay slim and sexy while you're eating out. I know that for me and for many of my clients, friends, and colleagues, going out is just a landmine. It's really a time where you feel really tempted to eat everything you see in sight, which means that you end up blowing your diet, bursting out of your clothes, and wishing that you had made better choices and weren't feeling so guilty. So I have some very easy steps. So step number 1, when you're going to eat out, create a strategy for success. And that starts with a mindset that gets you going even before you arrive at the restaurant. And that starts with, do not arrive famished at the restaurant. It's a surefire way to get yourself into trouble. So if you know that you're going to go eat out, whether it's for lunch or dinner or cocktails, make sure that you eat a piece of fruit like an apple and maybe a small handful of nuts like almonds or walnuts or mixed nuts so that you don't arrive famished. This way you're not going to be attacking the bread basket or just eating everything you see in front of you. So that's easy step. Second is for you to eat mindfully. It is so important that when you eat, you pay attention to what you're eating. I know that it's easy because there's so much happening in your social setting, there's a lot of noise and you're chatting, but order mindfully, eat mindfully, which means you will stay healthy that way. So pay attention to what you're eating, chew well, savor your food, and it will make a huge difference. Next is to GPS your meals. So just in the same way that you have a GPS on your smartphone or a GPS on your car, you can also do the same when it comes to ordering your meals. It's the sweet path to ordering. What does GBS stand for? It's grilled, baked, or steamed. Any choices that you order that way, GBS, you'll succeed in. So you can order grilled fish, grilled salmon, grilled chicken, with some steamed vegetables on the side, maybe a baked potato, and then that's totally good. You're good to go. There's no going wrong with that. And also what you can do is pay attention to your portions. Ideally, a piece of protein, chicken, fish, or meat would be about the size of the palm of your hand or the size of your iPhone. When it comes to carbs, that should be about the size of a tennis ball. And for veggies, you can go and eat a lot of veggies and a big salad as well. Again, just being mindful to keep the salad dressing on the side and to avoid lots of fried foods that will only give you a lot of excessive calories. Another way is to choose a veggie omelet. Whether it's an egg white or a regular omelet, it'll give you protein, some vegetables, maybe a side salad, and you'll be good to go. Also, another idea is that if you find that the restaurant that you're at has entrees that are really big, maybe you can order an appetizer plus a small side salad so you have enough to eat and you're full, but the portion isn't so big that you're just overwhelmed. If the restaurant does happen to have a really big portion, you can ask them to cut that portion in size even before it even hits your table, or make sure to get the rest and put it in a doggy bag so that you can take it home with you. Alright, so when you're also, another tip, when you're at buffets, I know that those can be a real landmine. So my suggestion for you when it comes to a buffet table, walk the entire buffet table once. Really get a sense of what they offer, what are some of the more healthy options, the grilled, the baked, the steamed, and the salad options. Ideally the salads that don't have too much dressing or don't seem too glistening with oil on them. And then put all of that food in your plate and just serve yourself once. Don't go back for seconds. If you're going to a cocktail party, make sure that you get a sense of what's being served, especially if they're passing hors d'oeuvres. And then just pick again grilled, baked, steamed options that are light, fruits and veggies, and try to stick to 3 to 5 at the most, because what happens is that any hors d'oeuvre sometimes, especially if it's fried or has lots of creamy stuff in it, can have anywhere between 40 to 80 calories each. So if you have 5 of those, that could be easily anywhere from 300 to up to 500 calories depending on what's in them. So just be mindful with that. So step number 4 is to choose one splurge and to really savor it. You know, especially if you go to a restaurant and you're in the mood for a decadent dessert, or maybe they're famous for a chocolate souffle with vanilla ice cream and you're just dying to have it, then go knowing that that's what you're going to have and you're really going to enjoy it, have a pleasurable experience, and then you're done with it. You know, it's not about deprivation, it's about just being mindful and choosing intelligently what you're going to eat. So step number 5 is to be really strategic with your drinks when you're out socially. I know that for many of you, drinking out is a big deal. You may feel pressured, you may get caught up in the social setting, and before you know it, you've had way too many drinks and you have a guilty hangover the next day. So here are a couple of suggestions to get you to enjoy your drink, but not be bursting out of your clothes and having a guilty hangover. The first one is my 1+1 technique. That means that you pick your first alcoholic drink, enjoy it, but then you have a glass of water or seltzer right afterwards. So this kind of gives you a pause in between your alcoholic drinks, and it allows your body to metabolize the alcohol so it's not all rushing into your system at once. Just to be mindful that some of the good options that you have, red wine is always a great way to go. It has some rich antioxidants, has some resveratrol, but I can never say properly, so it's always good for you. A Pinot Noir is good, or maybe a vodka with cranberry juice or pomegranate juice is a great way to go. Because a glass of wine has on average between 4 and 5 ounces is the serving, and it's about 125 to 150 calories, so it's a good way to go. Just try to avoid or be mindful of the mixed drinks. A margarita, a pina colada, or anything of that nature, depending on the ounceage, can have anywhere from 300 to up to 760 calories. A margarita that has 16 ounces is about 700 calories, so it's gigantic. So just be mindful of the mixed drinks. Again, easy ways to go are a glass of wine, some vodka with a splash of juice, and you'll be good to go. And a Cosmo, about 3 ounces, is not bad either. So be strategic with your drinks, enjoy them, and try to stick to a 2-drink maximum a night. That's all for now. Here are your 5 tips to staying slim and sexy.